Burbank, California, 1971. NBC Studios, Studio 33. The set of The Pierre Burton Show is cold under bright television lights. Cameras positioned at 3 angles. A live studio audience of approximately 200 people fills the risers. Technicians move cables, adjust lighting, check sound levels. This is a live broadcast. No retakes, no editing. Whatever happens goes straight to air across North America. Bruce Lee sits in the guest chair, waiting for the interview to begin. He's wearing a simple dark suit. No tie. His hair is neat. Professional, he looks small in the chair, compact, unassuming. In the back of the studio stands a man named Marcus Webb, 6'5", 285 pounds. Professional bodyguard for executives and celebrities. Former college linebacker. He's here because his client, a film producer, is in the audience. Marcus has heard of Bruce Lee. Seen the Green Hornet. Thinks it's choreography and wire work, camera tricks. He doesn't believe the little Chinese guy is actually a fighter. He's mentioned this opinion loudly in the green room before the show, loud enough that Lee heard it. The interview begins. Pierre Burton asks Lee about his philosophy, his approach to martial arts. Lee answers thoughtfully, explains that traditional martial arts are limited, that real fighting requires adaptation, that style is restriction. The audience listens, fascinated. Lee demonstrates some movements, gets up from his chair, shows his stance, his footwork, the way he generates power from minimal distance. It looks effortless, smooth, beautiful. From the back, Marcus scoffs, audible enough that people nearby hear. That wouldn't work in a real fight, he mutters to the person next to him. The comment carries. Lee hears it. Stops mid-demonstration, looks toward the back. Did someone have a question? Pierre Burton looks confused. Wasn't expecting this. Marcus feels eyes on him. The cameras haven't cut away. This is live. He's committed now. Yeah, I got a question, Marcus says. His voice is loud, confident. That stuff you're showing, would it work against someone my size? The audience murmurs. This wasn't planned. The producer in the control booth panics. This could go badly, but they're live, can't stop it. Pierre Burton tries to mediate. Perhaps we can discuss this after the show, Lee interrupts. No, it's a fair question. Would you like a demonstration? Marcus wasn't expecting this. He thought Lee would deflect. Avoid confrontation. But now Lee is offering, on live television, in front of 200 people, plus however many watching at home. Marcus can't back down now. Sure. I'd like to see. Lee gestures to the stage. Come on up then. Marcus hesitates, realizes what's happening. He's going to spar with Bruce Lee on live television. This could make him look foolish. Or prove his point. Either way, millions will see it. Marcus walks to the stage. Each step feels heavier. The audience watches him. This giant man approaching the small martial artist. The contrast is absurd. Marcus stands next to Lee. The height and weight difference is staggering. Lee barely comes up to Marcus's chest. Pierre Burton looks nervous. Gentlemen, perhaps we should discuss parameters. Lee cuts him off again. It's simple. Marcus tries to hit me. I show him why size isn't everything. Light contact. No one gets hurt. Agreed, Marcus nods. Agreed. They face each other. Lee takes his stance. Marcus doesn't know what stance to take. He's not a trained fighter, just big and strong. He raises his hands awkwardly. Like a boxer, but not quite right. Lee waits. Whenever you're ready. Marcus throws a punch. Slow, telegraphed. Lee isn't there. He's moved, not far, maybe 6 inches. The punch passes harmlessly. Marcus tries again, faster. Lee slips it. Minimal movement, perfect timing. The audience leans forward. This is better than the planned interview. This is real, unscripted. Marcus gets frustrated. Throws a combination. 3 punches. None land. Lee looks like he's barely trying. Marcus backs up, breathing harder. You're just dodging. That's not fighting. Lee nods. You're right. That's defense. Would you like to see offense? Marcus, realizing his mistake, nods. Yeah, show me. Lee moves, so fast the cameras almost miss it. A straight punch that stops 1 inch from Marcus's nose. Marcus flinches backward, didn't see it coming at all. Lee resets. Again, Marcus nods, more cautious now. Lee throws another punch. Different angle, same result, stops 1 inch away, then another and another, 5 punches, each one stopping exactly 1 inch from Marcus's face. Marcus can't react in time, can't block, can't even track them properly. Okay, I get it, Marcus says. You're fast, but what about my strength if I get my hands on you? Lee considers. Try, Marcus reaches out. Tries to grab Lee's shoulders. Lee's hands intercept. He traps Marcus's wrists, applies pressure to the joints. Marcus feels pain, sharp, immediate. His hands open involuntarily. Lee releases. Joint manipulation. Doesn't matter how strong you are, joints have mechanical limits. Marcus is visibly shaken now. Nothing he's tried has worked. Not size, not strength, not reach. Lee is controlling everything. Pierre Burton sees an opportunity. Mr. Lee, could you explain what you're doing? For our viewers, Lee nods, appreciates the question. Marcus is relying on attributes. Size, strength,